What's up, guys? We're back. Sunday morning. Sunday service is in session. For whatever y'all got here with the hammer.
Watching the Packers give the Giants some work on a Sunday morning in London. Get your tea and crumpets. Let's go.
All right. So the pack. I mean, they're playing the Giants. It's not.
Yeah, but you still got to take care of business.
Yeah, you do. He's got to throw a little bit more to Lazard.
Bro, they got 20 points in the first half. What the
I
what?
need Lazard. Bro, I don't need any of these other guys right
And
now.
Lazard already has a touchdown for you. So
Yeah,
stop
but that's
talking
not
your
enough.
shit.
That's not
And
enough.
well, unbelievable. You want Lazard to have like fucking Randy Moss kind of day. 4 catches, 170 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
That'd be nice. That'd
Stop
be
it.
nice.
Stop it.
That'd be nice. I don't need him to do all that, but you know.
But it would be nice.
Give me the hundo, you know. Give me the 100.
You're a piece of work.
But all right, so Kyle Pitts we know is out, right? He's been ruled out, so he's obviously not playing. So you're gonna have to look elsewhere. And I mean, there's been a ton of questions on tight ends every week, like who do I play? Who do I play?
Brutal.
And I mean, you can't. It's hard. You got to pick a different guy every single week. There's no definitive answer, and it depends who's on the waivers. Like Cole Kmet, don't play Cole Kmet. I've got a lot of questions on Irv Smith, who you can play. He might be one of the better options. I mean, in your league, depending on who else is there. But I mean, Will Dissly's had a good few last weeks. He's been hot. He's a guy that you can kind of go out and look for at the tight end position because Dawson Knox is out as well. So a few people may be looking for tight ends out there.
I know Tanyan was a popular pickup for a lot of people just because he had the touchdown last week. Not crazy volume though, so he's a little bit of a touchdown dependent, risky guy. Aaron threw him the ball on that 1-on-1 earlier, with the safety down there. So he's given him some opportunities, but they're going to be few and far between. And then we watch Mercedes Lewis catch the touchdown, which
that's what I'm saying. I see other tight ends out there getting work, and it's like for me, I can't pick Tanyan. We had a few questions last night. Tanyan or
Bagala actually.
Tanyan or Irv Smith was one of them, and I went with Irv.
Bagala hit me up this morning. He's like, I told somebody Tanyan, and I fucked up.
I think he just did it to go against me. There were a few that we were kind of opposite on, but
well, he does he does like Tanyan, and
I know he does.
Considering that they don't have a ton of established guys, you figure Tanyan is one of the guys that Aaron trusts. But Cobb has been picking up the pace lately. Randall Cobb has been seeing a few more looks, and he's being productive. Obviously, you got to play Lazard and the running backs.
Yeah, but I guess Hayden Hurst, if he's out there, decent guy, you can go out and try and stream.
He's actually questionable too. The only problem I have with Hayden Hurst, really, it's twofold. Number one, he's kind of questionable, and he plays tonight at 8:20. So there's going to be very few options if you decide to roll with Hayden Hurst and he doesn't play. That could come back to bite you in the ass. So be careful if you're going to take Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, we've got a lot of questions on Cade Otton as well, and it's like it's not where I know that Braid is not playing, but they just switch out tight ends. They run 2-3 different tight ends all the time, and you don't know.
No Julio Jones today. It's rolling the dice, but that'd be a tough thing for me to jump.
Yeah, I mean, I said yesterday, I mean, he could catch a touchdown, but it's like the chances of that are pretty slim. I'm just looking at who's on some of my team's waivers, who's out there at tight end, and don't forget Kyle Rudolph is still there as well. So it's like, you're gonna get Rudolph, Odin, and whoever else they got. Bellinger is actually decent kind of guy to go and take a chance on.
Evan Ingram, I see Evan Ingram's out there a little bit.
And Bellinger's got a touchdown already today, right? Yeah. He scored that touchdown earlier. And who'd you say? Evan Ingram. Yeah, I had picked him up for one game.
Just wasn't doing it.
Well, he had a touchdown that was called back, and it wasn't a touchdown. The last 2 games he hasn't been producing, but
Yeah.
he had decent 2 first outings, but he's just not getting
Tight end
tar
is brutal, dude. Unless you got
targets
Kelsey or
in.
Mark Andrews, you are fishing on a weekly basis. Darren Waller to a lesser extent. A guy like Hawkinson, obviously, you like Hawkinson on a weekly basis, but really after the first 4 or 5 guys, it's just like take your pick, essentially.
Yeah. So Isaiah McKenzie, game time decision. We don't know yet. He's got to pass the concussion protocol. I would think he would have passed it
Weird.
already. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if it's just a thing with how many days it's got to be or something that maybe today is like, the last final day to get clear. But
When did Buffalo last play? Monday? Did they play? They didn't play Monday. Sunday.
no, I think they played Sunday, so I don't
Regular.
know.
They played on
Yeah.
that regular Sunday slate.
But Jamison Crowder is out. And Jake Kumaro is out as well. So that leaves, the rookie Khalil Shakir to possibly get work if McKenzie doesn't play. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know how much you want to trust that, but
if
he is
Dawson
gonna
Knox
be
isn't
the
getting
guy.
any work from the tight end spot, you can't expect a rookie to step in and all of a sudden start getting some, big time.
No, not at tight end. I'm talking about at wide receiver. Shakir, the rookie wide receiver in Buffalo.
Tight end.
But yeah, I mean, no, I wouldn't play the back. I think Quentin Morris is that back. You're not playing that guy. Who else we got here? Even Montgomery supposedly is going to play.
Yes, Montgomery.
They called that last night, so it looks like he's going to be in there. So
yeah, if you got Khalil Herbert in there, get him out.
Just be wary. I mean, he could still get decent work because it's the first game back, and then maybe.
But do you trust it? Would you play? Would you still play Khalil Herbert?
Of course not. Of course not. But you might not have a choice. You might not have a choice depending. Swift obviously ruled out, so Jamal Williams is the man there once again.
What's up with Amon-Ra?
Game time decision. There's a lot of game time decisions, so a lot of guys you got to kind of stay on track until the last minute because there's a lot of guys that are game time calls.
I see T. Higgins as well.
Yep. So Josh Reynolds is another one, questionable, pretty much game time call. DJ Shark is out again. St. Brown could possibly be out again, so Josh Reynolds could be a good play if St. Brown is out.
Yeah, Josh Reynolds was real good last week.
Quentin Cephas is also out, so that leaves Hawkinson and Reynolds to get those targets again,
especially if Amon-Ra doesn't play
with a hot Jared Goff.
I mean, they do have a they are playing the Patriots in New England, I believe. So anytime you're going to New England against a Bill Belichick defense, there's going to be some cause to pause. But I think there are certain guys, especially on the Lions, the way they've been playing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would play Jared Goff in a 2-quarterback league, but I would think about it.
In a 2-quarterback league?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't play Jared Goff, you said?
I said, yeah, I would seriously consider it.
Yeah. All right, Zay Jones is questionable, but probably not really starting him anyway. The big one, obviously, Keenan Allen out again. So Mike Williams and Joshua Palmer, who is questionable, another game time decision.
Packers fucking up Daniel Jones. I love it.
So game time decision for Joshua Palmer. DeAndre Carter could be, I guess, a little bit more involved.
That is the Chargers.
Yeah.
Also, too, Gerald Everett. If Palmer's out, Gerald Everett becomes even more of a kind of lineup lock. Considering that it's really going to be Mikey Williams, Austin Eckler, and Gerald Everett really are the 3 established guys. So Gerald Everett, a must play. He's probably right on the fringe of a must start. But if Palmer's out, he's a must start.
I mean, there's a lot of people obviously always, looking for tight ends. Obviously, it's very shallow, and some people want to go up and spend on a tight end, and I'm like, don't go and do that. Don't spend all that. Spend something a lot less and get a guy, like a Gerald Everett, where he's just going to give you decent
Solid,
production, and
solid. Yeah, in a good offense with a really good quarterback.
yeah, instead of spending up and trying to go get somebody better, because you're just going to have to spend too much, and you don't want to do
Right,
that.
and
Spend
you're gonna dilute the rest of your team at a position that's shallow to begin with, where the drop off after the top 5 tight ends to tight end from say tight end 6 to tight end 15 is not that big of a gap.
Yeah. Slayton has been getting some decent work today.
Yeah,
I
the
looked at
Giants.
him this morning, but I just couldn't trust it. I know they've got like nobody else there, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm
just
not.
so unpredictable. Michael Thomas already ruled out.
Yeah, we know. Last night
They
we were
said he's
talking
likely
about
to return next week.
like we've been saying, done with Michael Thomas, done with Julio.
Logan Thomas, tight end. Speaking of tight ends, Logan Thomas, tight end for Washington, is out.
Yeah. So that gives you.
Killing us on third down.
You want home fries?
You could live in there.
Yeah, I'll take some home fries, babe.
What did he say?
What'd you say?
Say yeah, I'll take some home fries, babe.
I'll FedEx them over to you, Steven.
Overnight shipping. They'll get there fresh.
Overnight shipping, honey.
All right. Tua obviously out, so Teddy will get to start.
I actually got Teddy starting in your league.
Do you?
Yeah, there wasn't that many great options. Gino got scooped up. It was really Carson Wentz. No. Let's see what the quarterbacks are. Andy Dalton, Carson Wentz, Zach Wilson, Cooper Rush.
I'm playing Cooper. Well, I have Cooper Rush in the 2 QB league because I got Dak
this
out.
is a 1 QB league. Obviously, I have Dak out. I've streamed 3 different quarterbacks since Dak's been out. It's been Carson Wentz. He was good that first week, and then terrible since in week 2. He was good. Then I have Mariota. Now I have Teddy Two Gloves. So
Well,
I'm hoping
he should be back next week. Hopefully, Dak.
We'll see, but I still, it's just been a shit show. Baker Mayfield, Jimmy Garoppolo, Justin Fields, Kenny Pickett, Davis Mills. No, I don't trust any of that nonsense.
Another 2, pretty much questionable game time guys. Cheetah and Jalen Waddle.
It looks like they're gonna go though. I read the.
It does look like they're gonna go, but just keep an eye on it because that's when sometimes those when you're warming up before the game and then they tweak it, and they tweak it and something happens. So it does look like they're gonna play, but just keep an eye on it. As we saw last week, like Kamara was supposed to be playing, and then all of a sudden, an hour before the game, where most people weren't even up at that time.
That's right. That was a London game.
He didn't play, and so a lot of people got stuck and left him in their lineup. If you didn't get up early, so Mac Jones obviously out, so Zappy gets to start there.
Play both of those running backs from New England.
Yeah, both of the running backs from New England should be getting a lot of work there.
They're just killing us on third down, dude.
Kobe Myers questionable. Looks like he may play, but again, with Zappy at QB, I don't think that makes you feel kind of comfortable at all.
Hell no.
Jonnu Smith, doubtful. So Hunter Henry might get all of the snaps there, but again,
I don't think Hunter Henry is a good play.
Again, with Zappy and Belichick is not going to really count on him to throw the ball.
No, it's going to be those 2 running backs.
They're going to be running the ball a lot to try and get everything under control.
Now, I will say, Zappy looked pretty good last week against my Packers, who have a really solid defense. So maybe at home, the Lions can score points depending, on who's there. But even last week, the Lions scored a ton of points with all their best guys out, really.
Yeah.
So it could get into one of those 28-27 kind of games. That's kind of what you're hoping for if you play anybody from Detroit or New England.
Yeah. So so Andy Dalton obviously looks like he's gonna get the start. No Jameis again. Um, does that make Olave not as sexy of a play?
Oh, 100%. I mean, he was still pretty good last week. I don't remember Olave's exact line. I do have him in my league. He did play pretty well from what I recall. But Olave's just really good, man. He's just a good talent. He did have a decent line though, 4 grabs on 7 targets, 67 yards, and he got the touchdown. So,
Yeah, that's right. He did get the touchdown.
Andy Dalton's not a scrub. You know what I mean? He's not the worst quarterback in the world from a backup standpoint. So there could be some flex appeal for Chris Olave if you don't have better options.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is
Don't know
not.
Michael Thomas exactly. Jarvis Landry kind of had that one game, and that's really all we've heard from him. So yeah, so I would actually say if Olave is slotted to be in your flex, he could be a solid play.
Yeah, Landry's questionable. It looks like he will play, but just keep an eye on that. So yeah, Olave might really be the only guy there. Alvin Kamara is expected to play.
And I believe the Saints are playing.
They're playing Seahawks.
I think it is. Yeah, Seattle. Seattle doesn't have a good defense.
No. Kenneth Walker wound up being questionable, kind of shoulder injury. So
Yeah.
Penny might get all of that work.
And Penny's been good. Listen, as long as Penny is healthy,
a good one game. I mean,
he's been, but he's gonna be the guy that's gonna get the bulk of carries.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Big stop for the Packers. So hold these.
Julio questionable, out. But I don't. It doesn't. Is he out?
Julio's out. Julio's out.
Right, so yeah, you're not playing Julio.
No, Mike Evans and
again, just the people out there that went and spent on Julio. I mean, in our dynasty league, and I don't know why she didn't accept it, but Bagala could have screwed himself because he was about to give up. Who did he try to give up? Like Cook, I think. Did he try to give up Kirk and a second round pick or something like that for Julio?
I don't.
And oh my goodness, that would have been
that would have been the goof of the. He would have been on the wrong side of hashtag 8 to 10.
Yeah, but he's lucky that somebody not as up on shit didn't accept it because that would have been big. That would have been devastating. That would have been funny. That would have been the dumb move of the year there, but yeah, a lot of people were trying to go and get Julio, like Dynasty especially, and I'm like, bro, y'all are.
It's not worth it. It's not. It wasn't even really worth it in redraft if you think about it.
No, not at all. Raymond's questionable. Looks like Gage is going to play.
Yeah. Did you went through your picks yesterday?
No, I actually didn't go through the picks, so we could actually look at some of that now. Treylon Burks is out. Jahan Dotson is out. So Terry and Curtis Samuel should get a little bit more looks there. We'll run through this quick and then I'll look at some because I did want to make some picks. So Rondell Moore.
It looks like Rondell Moore's going to go.
He's going to play. Shenault is out. Dak, obviously. Tony Pollard was sick, but he did travel with the team. So it looks like he is going to play. CeeDee Lamb, groin was questionable, but it looks like he's going to play as well. But again, just, stay up to date with these guys because, again, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour before the game, they could tweak something in warm-ups where, they wind up not playing. So
also, too, if CD doesn't play, Noah Brown, very good option.
Yeah, definitely. Noah Brown would definitely be a good option if CD doesn't play.
Michael Gallup, too, a little bit of a sleeper option as well. Michael Gallup was back, caught the touchdown last week, so Michael Gallup could also be an option.
Yeah, well, he'll probably definitely see more work if CD, especially if CD doesn't play. T. Higgins, another one, questionable. Looks like he is going to suit up, but again, just keep an eye out for that.
Tyler Boyd will definitely step up and see production if T. Higgins is out.
And, Bateman is obviously out, so Duvernay is a good guy I'm actually playing Duvernay. And I think
and Duvernay gets a lot of the punt return work as well, so
it's not a sexy play, but
if you're in a pinch and you don't have, great options and it's a last minute thing, you can go out and get a guy like Duvernay.
Yeah, or if you got, Mooney and Allen Robinson on your team and you need somebody else to play because they are garbage.
Yeah, basically.
Let me pull up Underdog real quick, and let's look at some picks because I did want to make a few.
I meant like game picks.
Huh?
I meant like
game picks. Yeah, we did that. I mean, we did do that last night, but yeah, I guess you can tell me who you like.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would have took the Packers, but you don't have to count that.
Yeah, Bagala took the Giants, of course.
Yeah, he's an idiot. No objectivity.
Vikings, Bears.
Ooh, yeah, this is the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings. The Bears are terrible.
Okay. Steelers, Bills.
Bills. Stop it.
Chargers, Browns.
This is a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go Chargers here. I like what I saw from them last week.
Yeah, we both went with the Chargers. Also, Lions, Patriots.
That's another interesting one. I think I'm gonna go with the Patriots. They're at home. I think they play some good defense. I'll take the Patriots.
Yeah, me and Bagala both went with the Lions on that one. Saints, Seahawks at Saints.
I don't know. The Seahawks look impressive, dude. They really do. Saints at home with Andy Dalton. I'll go with Seattle here.
All right, yeah, we went opposite. We both went Saints there. Dolphins at Jets.
No Teddy B. The Jets. Oh man, the Jets have screwed me on.
I'll tell you, me and Bagala took the upset on this one, and we went Jets.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm gonna go Dolphins. I think Dolphins just have too much talent.
Yeah. Falcons,
Bucks. You can't take Atlanta here. Although Atlanta's been decent. They're 2-2, and they've been hanging in games. They're not a pushover. But I gotta take Tampa at home. Tom Brady will carve up that defense.
Definitely. Titans at Commanders.
Whew, this is another bowl jive game. Give me the Titans though. Titans at least have some semblance.
Yeah, Bagala went with the Titans. I'm going with the Commanders. I don't know why. I just hard to pick. Texans at Jags.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags here. The Texans are also one of those teams that hang in. But I'm taking the Jags. The Jags just have really good skill players. Give me the Jags here.
Yeah, we both went with the Jags too. Niners and Panthers.
It'll be a trap game for San Francisco, but I still can't. Baker Mayfield is just terrible. San Fran.
Yeah, we both went with San Fran as well. Cowboys, Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys here. I think that Matthew Stafford hasn't looked the same, and that Cowboys defensive line can get after quarterbacks, specifically Micah Parsons. I'm going Dallas here.
Yeah, Bagala went with Cowboys. I wound up going with the opposite, the Rams playing at home.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. At some point, like
I get it.
At some point, Stafford's got to go 3 or 4 touchdowns in a game, and
I get it.
It's got to come.
The Cowboys are playing well. They know who they are with Cooper Rush. Good defense. Hold the team under 20 points, and hope Cooper Rush can get you 21.
Yeah. Another tough one, actually.
Eagles, Cardinals.
But yeah, Eagles, Cardinals. They're playing at the Cardinals.
Oof. I think I'm still gonna go Eagles here, but I could see this being a Cardinals win. But I'm gonna take the Eagles.
That's pretty much literally exactly what I said last night. I'm like, I could definitely see the Cardinals winning, and I wouldn't be surprised at all. But it's hard to go against the Eagles, and
especially how well they've been playing. And they really don't have any significant injuries.
We were saying, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Kyler Murray plays a little too much Call of Duty this weekend, and
double XP, baby. It's double XP, baby.
Yep. Bengals Ravens is another really, really good one.
Ravens at home. Joe Burrow had the Ravens number last year and just absolutely cooked the Ravens in both games.
Yeah.
Ravens are 2-2 after two really bad losses by being up significant to the Dolphins and then last week to the Bills. But I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Bengals here. I have some faith in the Bengals. That backside of that Ravens defense is not that good. But I'll take the Bengals here.
Yeah, Boggle went with the Bengals, pretty much the same reasons why you did, because Joe Burrow obviously has been carving them up. But I wound up going with the Ravens. Just I don't know, they're playing at home, and Lamar. I mean, they've lost some tough games, and
Yeah.
no. But Raiders and Chiefs would be the last one.
Yeah, this is a game where the Chiefs should score like 50 points, honestly. Give me the Chiefs. The Raiders just aren't as good as advertised. I don't know if that's Derek Carr. I don't know if that's the play calling. I don't know if it's, the new addition not getting in sync. Devontae Adams had a big week 1. He's still catching his touchdowns, but it's not the Devontae Adams that we're used to seeing. So give me the Chiefs. The Chiefs just went nuclear on Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay has a much better defense than the Raiders. Give me Kansas City big time.
Yeah. Yeah, we both went with Kansas City as well. I'm just looking through underdog real quick. Austin Eckler over 12.5 rushing attempts. I like that.
Yes, absolutely.
I like Mike Williams, 67 receiving yards.
I like that too.
Jacoby Brissett, 229 total yards. Does he throw an interception? Does he throw for over
solid, bro.
Passing yards?
It really, the game script is going to determine everything for this one,
So
if they're behind, he could sling it.
I like the passing yard. He's been 229, 222, 34. So I think I do like the passing yards actually, especially against the Chargers where they may have to throw the ball a little more.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that. Let's do that, Jacoby. Nick Chubb, 92 rushing yards, touchdown or no touchdown. 17.5 rushing attempts. I don't know. I don't think I like any of Chubby's. Maybe a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 16 receiving yards. Can we do that? What's Hunt been doing lately?
It's been the Chubb show, really.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit receiving either. Yeah, we're not messing with that.
He's gotten pretty much.
We should do it to 10 rushing attempts. Over 10.5 rushing attempts. So he's got to get 11 rushing attempts.
For who?
Hunt. That's one of the prop bets.
Yeah,
he's higher or lower.
Yeah, he's gotten 11, 13, 12, and 10. So you need
he's got to get 11.
11? He's gotten at least 11 in 3 out of 4, and the one he didn't, he had 10. So
I guess, but what if they're in the negative game script?
Packers with the catch, baby. Let's go.
It's all right. We could roll with that.
Randall Cobb is fucking doing work today.
Is he?
Fuck yeah, Randall. Mike over 100 today. Yeah.
Kenny Pickett gets over 17 rushing yards?
I don't know. That's going to be tough. I think Von Miller is just going to be all in his lap. I could see him scrambling a little bit.
He had 6 attempts and 15 rushing yards last game, and he didn't even play the whole game.
Right. What are you coming after? What are you coming after halftime?
He played 50% of the snaps, so yeah, I guess. I don't remember exactly when he came in the game, but yeah, I think he did come in at halftime. So I actually like this one. I like the 17.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, that's not a bad.
Especially as a young QB, where he might,
be afraid to
run out of scramble, especially against the Buffalo D if he's feeling some pressure,
Yeah, it's not a bad play.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. that. Let's do that. Oh, come on, bro. Seriously.
Amon Ra active. Aaron.
Let's
Ooh,
go, Amon Ra. All right.
Amon Ra got the green light. Do you still play Reynolds, even no DJ Shark? Are you still playing Reynolds with Amon Ra there?
I'm not comfortable doing it now because Amon Ra's a fucking target hog. He could still do his thing. I mean, how much does Amon Ra play? Is he limited a little bit? Is he going to be? We don't know.
And still no Swift, and no DJ Shark. I still like Reynolds as a flex today.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind still playing him a lot if you don't got anything better. Najee Harris, 2.5 catches, 53 rushing yards. We think he can get. We think he can get a combined 71 rushing and receiving.
I don't know. I think that Steelers offense is in for a long day, dude. At Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't love any of it. Maybe the rushing yards. Maybe they shove it down the throat or try to, but I don't really love any of it. George Pickens, 3 catches. I think I like that.
Risky, dude. Taking anything Steelers is risky today.
Somebody's got to catch the football, and he loved him some Pickens. 6 catches last game. I don't love it. Decent. Or should we just go 42 receiving yards? Because that could be.
I'd rather go with the 3 catches. I feel a little better about that.
It's got to get higher than that. So it's got to get 4.
3.5. It's
3. So it means I think he's got to get 4.
Come on. Isaiah McKenzie, inactive.
Damn it. That hurts because I was trying to play him in a few leagues.
And of course, Aaron takes a sack because he's a square.
Or do we go fucking crazy and play Shakir?
Whew. What are your other options?
I don't know. I got to look at it in a second. I'm trying to just make another. I'll go back to that. Let's see.
Are they kicking a field goal? No, they're punting like fucking pussies.
All right. First one is going to be. Hold on. This is what I do now. I go through all my damn lineups real quick.
Not a bad punt, though.
All right. So St. Brown is Gucci. That league is fine. All right. Here we go. That hurts. My other options are Marcus Robinson,
Oh, God.
who is, I guess, the wide receiver 2 now because only Duvernay is there, or Jerick McKinnon, or I gotta go pick somebody up, but I don't think there's anybody out there. Marcus Callaway, Khalif Raymond. No. Better off taking my chances on DeMarcus Robinson. Damn. Catches, 3 targets last game. Man, I can't believe I really might have to play this dude.
Damn, Chicken really benched Mike Evans for Dubes. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I'm not on board with that.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have did that either. Mike Evans is playing Atlanta.
This hurts, man. Watch Robinson go off. I doubt it, but he could catch a bomb though. That's definitely possible. So, all right, let's see what my other one is. I know there was another league I was playing him as well, so let me fix that shit real quick. Oh, and let me put St. Brown in. I don't have to play Duvernay then. I could play St. Brown. So it's either Palmer or Duvernay. We got any info on Palmer's latest shit yet? Still questionable?
Let me see. Palmer. The problem with that is I think they play later on.
No, they play at 1.
Oh, do they? Oh, at
They do.
Cleveland? Questionable, logged the full practice on Friday, which is always good.
Yeah, so it looks like he's trending towards playing. So I think I'd rather play him than Duvernay.
I agree.
Um,
He did have a dud
I
last
will-
week. He only
he
had one
did.
target.
Because I think he got hurt. I don't know if that was why. I don't know. Was it?
It's possible. I didn't really look too deeply into it. Palmer took a backseat, playing just 57% of the snaps. Yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't
so
say. But it didn't say he came out of the game. So looks like he did.
It definitely had to affect it because look at 3 out of the 4 games, 75% snap share, 91, 93. So even with Keenan Allen, he was in there. So yeah, I think.
Oh, Saquon Barkley got
Now in that same team, I have Mike Williams as well. So I'll be playing Mike Williams and Palmer.
That's doubly risky.
So do I play Duvernay over Palmer for that reason? I mean, I don't necessarily know if that means I should play him over,
Yeah, I don't like stacking 2 receivers from the same team, but I think there'll be enough opportunities there. Come on, bro.
Or do I just ride with Duvernay and hopefully he catches a touchdown? I mean,
well, no Bateman. I mean, I think you might have to go with Duvernay, honestly.
Yeah, this is
the Bengals aren't exactly known for their pass coverage.
No, but are they just gonna run the ball like crazy and go to
Dobbins and Lamar?
Mark Andrews like crazy. All right, I got another decision here. I got to play Duvernay in this league, so I'm actually playing him already in one league. Actually, this is pretty easy decision. I guess I got to play ETN or Gage or Mooney.
Oof. Probably Gage, but I'd rather stay away from both of those. Mooney had, what do you have, 3 for 94 last week? He had the big play, but it's just
only one catch. Like, I'm not playing him yet.
He
had the one big catch. If he doesn't have the one big catch,
I know.
He's got nothing. So, I mean, it's sad to say, I guess, but ETN is like the best option I got. I'm not playing Gage.
Yeah, ETN will give you a stable floor, at least with some of the catches in the passing game, but that's a tough.
And there's just nobody out there either to even. Yeah.
He only got 1 target last week, though, which was a little surprising. Kenneth Walker, active.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just updated. All right, Joshua Palmer's good to go. St. Brown, good to go.
Yeah, all the actives are going to start popping in because it's 90 minutes before the game.
We still got Pollard as questionable. We don't have info yet.
Pollard, I like Pollard, but he let me down last week.
Yeah, he did. But that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna have some up and down games. Hopefully, when Dak comes back, they're a little bit more explosive,
Packers were making Daniel Jones look like fucking Joe Montana on 3rd down.
I haven't been watching this shit. Has Saquon went down before?
Yeah, but he's in there. He just looked like he. Oh, he's actually not in there. Packers do this shit all the time, where they're much better than a team, and they just let the team hang around.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, if nobody's hopping in, then I guess we can just hop off. Out of here. Yeah, let me go get some. Let me make me some breakfast too. Yeah.
All right, kid. When are we on next? Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll be on Tuesday, 10:30. I'll put it up. So
I'm
everybody
actually
can see it.
I'm heading out for the week. I'm leaving to LA on Tuesday.
I want to hear your shit.
Hey,
All right, so
listen.
you're not. So that means you're not on Tuesday.
Um, it depends. I'll see what we're doing, and if I can pop in for a few, I'll try and pop in. Depending on because the time is going to be different there, obviously. So.
All right. All right. Well, we'll wrap this up then, and we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Well, I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Maybe Hammer will.
Crab cakes and football.
Oh God. All right. Hold on. Oh yeah.